up, guys? My name is Jace.
I'm Brandon.
My name is Jason. Jason.
And you are watching Milltown Productions.
That is true.
And today we are watching something very beloved.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
The Game of Drones.
Game of Thrones, episode 5.
To Ghost of Harrenhal.
The Ghost of Harrenhal.
Jesus. Which we actually just got introduced to Harrenhal, so.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
The very last episode. It's been a long time since we watched that.
Awful thing.
I'm pretty sure I don't know what just came out of my mouth, but I tried to say interesting, and I'm pretty sure I said I'm pretty sure something came out, and it wasn't interesting.
It was
but
insurism.
Strokes be doing that.
whatever it was, I mean, it was interesting that it happened.
But before we get into talking about the last episode, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below your thoughts on the episode and our reaction to the episode, and make sure to click that subscribe button, but more importantly, that notification bell, so that way you can get notified every single time that we upload on YouTube.
Yeah.
And now we've got this crazy thing that we do, right, where not only do we have these edited episodes that go on YouTube, right, that some of you know and love,
Yes.
we also post full-length reactions over on our Patreon, which is pretty fresh. And if you'd like to see super refreshing. You can, stimulate your senses, you know what I'm saying?
Take a bath on it, yeah.
So go check out those full-length reactions over there. We've got quite a few that are made public to where you don't even have to be a patron to see them. So it doesn't.
Got a few free ones.
Yeah,
to
no matter
look at.
what, you can go over and check those ones out. And if you like what you see, become a patron.
What he said.
You can also join our new Discord that we have set up.
Yes.
It's a good way for us to get to know you and you to get to know us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're so interesting.
Yeah, you get to find out that we like long walks on the beach.
Yeah, we're hopeless romantics.
Yes, we're excited for you to become patrons and subscribers to our channel.
So, honestly, we just watched the last episode.
It's
y'all.
pretty fresh.
So we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we can jump into it as long as we explain ourselves. Like, we just watched it.
But it's not for patrons, it's for the YouTubers.
Yeah.
I'm about to take this
I'm not
out of here.
Look.
Starting Qarth.
No, start north of the wall.
Damn it, we're both wrong.
I'm glad that I learned a little bit before watching it again, because I know to look for banners and stuff now to know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
My son has no interest in the Iron Throne.
The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin, provided he swears me an oath of fealty. In the morning, I'll destroy my brother's army. When that's done,
Baratheon and Stark will fight their common enemy together, as they have done many times before.
Our two houses have always been close, which is why I am begging you to reconsider this battle.
Uh-oh. Oh, what? He didn't even give him. He didn't even give him the full time.
Die for this!
No, wait, it wasn't.
God.
Stannis just assassinated his own brother.
Well, yeah, Stannis' firstborn, Shadow Boy. You're gonna enjoy my finger, Butter Boy. Ah,
She was so devoted to him.
super devoted.
I won't leave him.
Ooh.
You can't avenge him if you're dead.
Ah.
We need to go home.
Why does she look like she's wearing a vet
My
cone?
lord, my lady, Stannis will be here in an hour. When he arrives, Renly's bannermen will flock to him.
I'm not running from Stannis.
Green of Tarth loves Renly.
I don't believe that. You don't believe that.
But you won't have a chance to put your sword through Stannis. Not today. You'll be cut to pieces before he sets foot on solid ground. If it is justice that you want, be smart about it.
He was very handsome.
He was, Your Grace.
Calling yourself king doesn't make you one. And if Renly wasn't a king, I wasn't a queen.
Do you want to be a queen?
No. I want to be the queen.
Killed? By whom?
Accounts differ.
Whomever did it, I say, well done.
It's not what Varys says. He says Renly's army's flocking to support Stannis, which would give Stannis superiority over us on both land and sea. Stannis Baratheon is coming for us, sooner rather than later.
Aren't there other things you should be doing, like sealing my daughter in a crate so you can ship her away?
She'll be safer indoor. Marcella's a sweet, innocent girl, and I don't blame her at all for you.
So clever.
We need to be ready.
No need to concern yourself over it. King is taking personal charge of siege preparations.
Yeah.
It's the king's royal prerogative to withhold sensitive information from his counselors.
Oh my god. Why?
It's wildfire.
Wildfire? You wouldn't lie to me, would you, cousin?
No.
Do you think it'll make Jaime more likely to kill you, or less likely? When I tell him you're fucking her, I mean.
She's making wildfire.
But then perhaps his own unnatural urges would give him sympathy for yours.
The Alchemist Guild has been
Suppose
commissioned.
there's only one way to find out.
They have thousands of pots. They are planning to launch from the city walls into Stannis' ships and armies. Please. I heard her talking with the pyromancer. I swear to you.
Swear to me on what?
By all that is holy and right, I, Lancel Lannister, do solemnly vow...
All right. Enough. Even torturing you is boring. Just get out.
I need to speak to you about what I saw in that
I
cave.
made it clear to you there'd be no need to speak to me in this matter.
Grace,
I've never known you to need to hear a thing twice. You come to lecture me on truth.
I come to tell you that what I saw...
All my brother's bannermen have come to my side. Soon I shall be sitting on the Iron Throne.
Nothing is worth what this will cost you, not even the
I'll
iron...
hear no more about it.
When we sail for King's Landing.
As soon as I've consolidated my troops.
You take King's Landing with her by your side. The victory will be hers.
I never thought I'd have reason to doubt your loyalty. Was I wrong?
Loyal service means telling hard truths.
Oh, truth again.
Some believe she whispers orders in your ear and you obey. You won those bannermen from Renly. Don't lose them to her.
We set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre.
Without.
And you lead the fleet into Blackwater Bay.
Your Grace, I'm honored, but the other lords won't be happy.
Most of those lords should consider themselves lucky I don't hang them for treason. Hard truths cut both ways, said Davos.
Brother fornicates with sister in the bed of kings. Are we surprised when the fruit of their incest is rotten? Yes, a rotten king. To the tune of a twisted demon monk.
You have to admire his imagination.
He's talking about you.
What?
People think you're pulling the king's strings. They blame you for the city's ills.
Damn.
Blame me? Trying to save them.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Convince me.
Oh, he looked right back at us.
Say that again. Who are you laughing at?
Crew of the sea beach. I'm your commander. Welcome. Where are we headed, Captain? The Stony Shore. To raid their villages.
I have been reaving and raping since before you left Balon's balls. I'm thinking I could do the job of captain real well myself.
And I will hunt you down, drag you back here in chains, and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield! Congratulations on your first command.
Thank you. Kind of you to come see me off.
Oh, I'm not here for you. I've got 30 ships. There's nowhere to put them here.
Better get out there. Wouldn't want her to set sail without you.
That would never happen. This lot, though.
Oh, look.
They're leaving without him.
They're not going to respect you until you prove yourself.
Now am I supposed to prove myself by pillaging piss-poor fishing villages?
You're not.
Stony Shore's not far from Torrance Square.
The seat of the House of Tallheart. More impressive prize than a few fishermen's daughters.
As soon as Winterfell got word that we'd taken Torrance Square, the Starks would send their men to take it back.
Take me to my ship.
The Starks have overextended their lines.
You gotta show us Jon Snow at some point.
We haven't seen him in a hot minute.
This is war. No one's content. You've been waiting for him to fail. He is not going to fail. Not without our help. So how do we stop him?
Perhaps we'd profit from some sleep.
And because you're my cousin, I might even let you wake from that sleep.
Oh.
I'm sure your wife must miss you. Go before I change my mind and send her your head. If your name wasn't Lannister, you'd be scrubbing out pots in the cook's tent. Go! Go! Where are you from? You're a northerner, aren't you? Good. And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They call him the Young Wolf. They say he rides into battle on the back of a giant dire wolf. They say he can turn into a wolf himself when he wants. They say he can't be killed.
Do you believe them?
No, my lord. Anyone can be killed.
I think he likes her.
They was going to be killed, and now they're soldiers.
Right?
A girl says nothing. A girl keeps her mouth closed. No one hears. And friends may talk in secret, yes? A man pays his debts. A man owes 3.
3 what?
And only death may pay for life.
Bro, he reminds me of Brendan Fraser.
3 names.
And the man will do the rest.
I can name anyone. And you'll kill him.
A man has said.
Joffrey.
They call him the Tickler.
That is enough.
The Tickler.
Go now, go.
He's like a hitman for her.
Yeah, you spared my life, and now I have to kill for you.
I have to kill
Only
3 people
death.
for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard the Half-Hand spent half of last winter beyond the wall.
Whole winter. He was north of the Skirling Pass when the snows came. Had to wait for the thaw.
Think of how old this place is. Thousands and thousands of years ago, the first men stood here, where we're standing, all through the long night.
I do that sometimes, though, when I go places. I'm like, dude, think about, like, the history.
Mm-hmm.
Wildlings? 1 blast is for Rangers returning. Wildlings is 2 blasts. 3 for White Walkers. This Halrenhal.
Aye. We'll live another day. Hurrah.
I remember reading an old sailor's proverb. Piss on wildfire and your cock burns off.
Oh, no, I have not conducted this experiment. It melts wood, stone, even steel.
Melts.
And, of course, flesh.
How much do you have?
I don't know if you've ever seen a battle, old man, but things can get a bit messy. Because when we're flinging things at Stannis, he's flinging them right back at us. Men die, which means pots falling.
Everyone's about to be
which means
speechless.
Fire inside the walls, which means the poor cons trying to defend us end up burning it down.
You would not dare insult my order whilst Aerys Targaryen lived.
Well, he's not living anymore.
Yeah, a whole room full.
7,000.
Astonished.
811.
You won't be making wildfire for my sister any longer. You'll be making it for me.
Yes.
Dracarys.
Cook your own meat.
Did you see the dress Zaro had made for you? They say he's the wealthiest man in Qarth.
Zara is our host, but we know nothing about him. Men like to talk about other men when they're happy.
You should wear it, Khaleesi. You are their guest. It would be rude not to.
Mother of Dragons.
There he is.
On behalf of the Warlocks of Qarth.
It's the principal from Community.
The Warlocks.
Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You are always
He is a
welcome,
vampire.
Mother of Dragons.
What is The House of the Undying.
It is where the warlocks go to squint
Bro.
at dusty books.
Tell me he doesn't look like
and drink
Rampage
shade of
Jackson.
The evening. It turns their lips blue and their minds soft.
A shadow in the shape of a man.
In the shape of Stannis. Once you're safely back amongst your own people, will you give me leave to go, my lady?
You mean to kill Stannis? Renly's death was no fault of yours. You served him bravely. You served nothing and no one by following him into the earth. Renly's enemies are Robb's enemies as well.
I do not know your son, my lady. But I could serve you. And I think that when the time comes, you will not hold me back. Promise me that you will not hold me back from Stannis.
When the time comes, I will not hold you back.
Then I am yours, my lady. I will shield your back.
Oh, she proposed
Give
it.
my life for yours if it comes to that. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
I vow that you shall always have a place in my home and at my table, and that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor.
What is this face she's making?
I swear it by the old gods and the new.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold
Robb
on.
Stark! Torrens Square is under siege.
Torrens Square is barely 40 leagues from here.
We have to help them.
Most of the fighting men are away with Robb, but I can gather 200 decent men.
You need so many.
If we can't protect our own bannermen, why should they protect us? Take the men you need.
Won't take long, my lord. Southerners don't do well up here.
What did you see in your dream?
But now Osha,
Something bad.
she can get it.
Tell me, boy.
I saw waves crashing against the gates, and the water came flowing over the walls. Drowned men were floating here, in the yard.
Drowned men.
Drowned men were floating here.
Sir Roderick was one of them.
Damn.
Sir Roderick.
The sea is hundreds of miles away.
She knows what it means.
The three-eyed raven. What do they say about it? North of the wall.
They say all sorts of crazy things north of the wall.
Listen, I need to know, so you need to tell him.
When they see us coming, that fire becomes a signal. Gives Mance Raider plenty of time to throw a party in our honour.
How many wildlings have joined him?
From what we can tell, all of them.
Oh.
Damn.
They're going to be more organised than before. More like us. So we need to be more like them. Sneak in, kill Mance, and scatter them to the winds before they can march on the wall.
We need to get rid of those lookouts.
It's not a job for 400 men. I need to move fast and silent. Harker, Stone Snake, Barber.
I'd like to join Lord Corrin.
You're a steward, Snow, not a ranger.
I fought and killed a white.
He's the one.
Aye. You also let an old man beat your bruddy and take your sword.
I could take up John's duties while he's gone, my lord. There'd be no trouble.
No, Sam.
Such a nice friendship.
Yeah. He's probably the most
I hope
pure
you
of
make a
heart
better ranger.
in this show.
Definitely.
How long has your manservant been in love with you?
He's not my manservant and he's not in love with
Talking
me.
about Jorah.
He's my advisor.
What do you want?
To cross the narrow sea and take back the Iron Throne.
Why?
Because I promised my Khalister I'd protect them and find them a safe home. The Iron Throne is mine and I will take it.
Ah, a conqueror.
The gates of the city you bled for me. Why?
I will show you why. The door in the vault is made of Valyrian stone. The hardest steel does not make a mark. The only thing that can open this door is this key.
And it can all be mine.
All? Well, let us say half.
All I have to do.
Is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I've already married once for love, but the gods stole her from me. But marry me and I will give you the 7 kingdoms. And our children will be princes and princesses.
Well, that's what Khal Drogo said too.
No. That's what everyone's promising.
Right.
The time is right, Daenerys Targaryen, first of your name. Robert Baratheon is dead.
Wait, did
Did
she
she
know
not
that?
know?
I don't think she did, no. I mean, she's all the way over there. She's not getting any word.
Right.
4 false kings destroying the country.
To win Westeros, you need support from Westeros.
The usurper is dead. The time to strike is now. We need to find ships and an army or we'll spend the rest of our lives rotting away at the edge of the world.
Rich men do not become rich by giving more than they get. They'll give you ships and soldiers, and they'll own you forever. I know the opportunity before you seems like the last you'll ever have, but you must
Do not speak to me like I'm a child.
You have a good claim, a title, a birthright. But you have something more than that. You may cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved.
She's got good hair.
Yeah.
There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
He does love her.
She's connecting the pieces.
There's girls that dream one day a guy will say that to them.
She's like, damn it.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
The allies we need are in Westeros, not Qarth.
And how do I get this ship?
I'll find it for you. Sound ship with a good captain.
There was a scream.
Someone just got shot. No.
Damn.
Oh, it was the torturer.
Yeah. That's who.
That's who she named, yeah.
She named him.
The tickler.
Yeah. And there he is.
You know how crazy that would be, though? Like, imagine you're at a place like this and someone tells you, like, give me 3 names and I'll fucking kill them for you.
Right.
And you're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you give them a name and then they fucking die. You'd be like, yo.
Yeah.
You're like, wait. The other two, no.
Well, I mean, at that point, that's when
I told you it was 30 seconds. It was 30 seconds.
That's when I would be like, bro, Joffrey, immediately.
Yeah. How far can I take this?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like, is there a limit to who I can ask for? Or
Yeah.
the episode
The
was great. It was a good episode.
Yeah. It was good. We didn't see any Joffrey this one.
No, thank God, honestly.
Yeah.
A girl would give a man 3 names.
Yeah, that was a good part.
We heard Joffrey get brought up whenever they talked about when Bran said, yeah, not after you saw what he did to your name day present for him. You know?
Yeah. That was good. We saw everybody that I wanted to see this episode.
Yeah.
We got to see Jon Snow. We got to see Winterfell. So we got to see Bran.
But dude, Renly died.
Yeah.
Renly
That's
died.
crazy to
Right
the
at
Shadow
start,
Boy.
man.
From an abomination.
They're saying that it was the shadow of Stannis Baratheon.
Right.
Is what they said it looked like. And that's...
It was offspring.
That's just insane, though, is that, like, that battle was supposed to take place the very next day. And, like, it's so weird how, so far in this storyline, every time we reach a point where, like, someone else is about to take power, right? Like, or gain more power heading towards, you know, the actual crown in King's Landing. And then something fucking happens and fucks it all up immediately.
Exactly.
Like, same thing happened with Ned and them in the first season. Everything, it's like, all right, it makes sense. It's about to go this way.
It's building up.
Yeah,
Boom.
we even got, at one point, you know, they make you think, Ned's going to be the fucking protector of the realm. He's got this seal from the king saying that he's going to be that, blah, blah, blah. And it didn't matter.
Yep.
Now, Renly, 100,000 men, we're hearing about it nonstop. We finally see it. And we're like, he could have a shot, dude. Nope, now he's dead.
He's dead.
And all the
Just
better
like that.
men, all the better men went to Stannis.
Yep.
Those 100,000 men Stannis just gained.
Yep. Well, we don't know how much men those one people have. I don't remember the house name, but only one bannerman went home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Tyrells, Marjorie.
Yeah.
That's Renly's wife and their family.
Oh yeah.
And Laura. What the fuck?
Loras.
The flower.
Loras, yeah.
And Stannis was like, and they ran.
Yeah.
But I mean, duh.
Yeah.
They would have been killed.
Right.
Yeah. I'd have been like, deuces, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Live to fight another day.
But so now we got one less player in the game for the crown. Now,
yes,
Arya had a really interesting scene with Tywin and his like men in that.
That was
little
cool.
Small council kind of meeting, and I think it's interesting the position she has now because, like we said, nobody knows that she's Arya.
She's
Stark.
a fly on the wall.
She is literally in there with the head Lannister.
Yep.
Listening to him talk about war, like, and it seems like every time that he talks to her, you can see like in his face and the way he kind of like looks at her and everything. Immediately he called her smart at Harrenhal whenever she was like, "Oh, smart, like he's safer to travel this way."
Yeah.
And then whenever she was like, "Any man can die," you know, and the way he just kind of like looked at her and shit, like
that respect, like
yeah, like I see you, okay, like
yeah. So I'm dying over here.
I'm dying here, man.
Yeah, I think he likes her. But she's very quick, like witty. And I think he likes that. I just hope she doesn't get like too smart. You know.
Well, she starts helping him with the strategies and the war. No, I know Rob. He's my brother. He would do this.
You're like, wait, what was that? Like, oh no.
She just slips up and says something that like her dad would have said or something.
Yeah. Oh man. But now, so this guy that was initially a prisoner, literally kept in a cage, basically being rolled around, now comes up to her as a soldier and is like, "Hey, I'll kill 3 people for you. Give me their names." She gave him one, the tickler, and he is now dead.
Yeah. He's like
with
a
his
genie.
head turned all the way around.
And no one saw what happened.
That's awful. So, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Daenerys over in Qarth.
Yes. She got an interesting offer.
Yeah. From the dude saying, you know, "Hey, man, I got this vault, and it's got a lot of money in it.
And I can open it.
And nobody else can get in it, so we should get married." And he promises her, of course, you know, the kingdom and shit. Fuck. Everybody is doing that.
Right. She hasn't even seen behind the vault.
I know. I'd have been like, "Let me
Could be
see.
empty.
Show me the money."
It could be a fake vault.
Jerry Maguire, that shit all day long.
Yeah. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
But did y'all hear that entire vault was Valyrian steel?
Mm-hmm.
You can't break into it. Like,
imagine how many swords you can make with that. Valyrian steel swords.
Imagine
and armor.
How much that would be worth.
Oh yeah, and how much it would weigh.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right, you could make.
They tried to steal that golden peacock.
I know,
Like,
and then he
that was
stole the
funny.
Grail. Poured out the wine and took the Grail, even though the wine was probably more expensive than the Grail.
Yeah, he says it's too heavy to carry. He thinks he's an idiot.
Why didn't he just drink the wine?
And then carry it with him? Yeah, I know.
Just take.
Might as well get drunk and get rich while doing it.
Right.
I remember watching this for the first time and not really knowing how I felt about the city of Qarth and like this whole storyline that was happening at the time, because I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Right.
I think also because they keep mentioning like, "Oh, Jorah fucking loves you," right? Like Jorah's in love with you, and I think I was like team Jorah at the time. I was like, yes, do it. So I think whenever the one guy was like, "Marry me," I was like, God,
she's taken.
Yeah, in my heart, she's with Jorah.
Yeah.
The warlock dude is fucking creepy.
Yeah.
So creepy.
The guy that looks like the dean from Community.
We noted
fairies.
We talked. Oh my god. Fairly Odd Parents. What was his name?
Mr. Crocker.
Mr. Crocker. With his fucking ear on his neck.
Yep.
One thing that's interesting, we saw Theon kind of come to a certain realization.
Yes.
Of something he could do.
Yeah.
And doesn't seem to be very great.
Yeah.
I also remember the first time I was watching this being like, not really knowing how I felt about that plot line either. Because, like, when we finished season 1, we were all like, Theon's a pretty cool dude. Like,
Yeah.
he had that one scene with Osha that was like, yo, dude.
Yeah.
Back up, bro.
Yeah.
But other than that, every time we saw him, like, with Robb and the way they acted towards each other, like, we always liked him. And then now here, I just feel like, I don't know. In this season, I feel like Theon's just kind of been a different... Like, he's just been constantly groveling and begging for his father's approval this entire season.
And then also just really craves some sort of power.
Yeah, he wants to prove himself.
Right. Yeah. He's like, I'm the son of a king. You better bow down to me, basically.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, I would much rather see you at the side of Robb.
Yeah.
Than... Because Robb would consider you his equal.
Right.
And want you by his side. He wouldn't look down on you like this.
Yeah.
Like
you're more. I feel like he's more of a prisoner at his father's than he is in Winterfell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I agree with that.
And
he's
what
betraying
what happened with Tyrion?
Brother. Tyrion, man.
Oh, he got the cousin on his side. Did that happen last episode where he convinced him to basically be his...
That was last episode, but then he was in the carriage with him.
Getting information about wildfire.
Right, which looked like a portable doghouse.
Yeah. And Tyrion went to go see this wildfire, which was shown to him as this like green liquid in like a genie lamp.
Oh, yeah, molten liquid somehow.
And
it's like battery acid.
And then he was shown the rest of the stock that he was just in awe of and said, well, keep doing it. For me.
This now belongs to me. You get peanut butter on your mouth?
It's stupid.
Okay.
That he has a tiny carrier.
Yeah.
Because remember, they have spies everywhere.
They would know it's him.
If he has a tiny carrier,
anybody could just be like, "Oh,
that's Tyrion's carrier."
Yeah.
Right. Why did he get out of Tyrion's carrier? Like seriously, he's
I thought
spying
that too.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
But if you had a normal size carrier,
they were kind of in like some weird streets, but I also agreed with that. And like they had the curtains closed.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you have the curtains closed, then you don't know what's on the other side of that, how close people are.
Like I'm sure whoever's carrying it would probably like try
Bronn was standing outside.
Yeah, Bronn was kind of guarding it.
So I'm sure Bronn would be like, "Get the fuck away,"
Yeah.
you know, like
back the fuck up. My only thing is people can see him getting out of the carrier, and they know it's Tyrion's because it's tiny.
Right, and they go to Littlefinger and they go, "Hey man, remember how you had us spying on him?
Yeah,
I saw the cousin that's sleeping with the queen get into his thing.
No, well, I spied,
or Queen Regent.
In my little eye." And then they heard that the strategy they're thinking of right now is taking this wildfire and just throwing it at Stannis.
Boom.
Yeah.
His
Whenever
fleet
ships are
and
coming
his
in.
men.
And the way they made it sound, like with everything it can melt, sounds pretty bad.
Sounds like it can melt Valyrian steel too.
That'd
That's what
be
I was thinking of
insane,
whenever they were
man.
talking about the vault.
Well, because I mean, how else would you forge Valyrian steel?
Right, you have to be able to melt it.
Really hot.
That'd be crazy if like wildfire is like literally what you have to use.
That'd be really crazy.
It'd be kind of cool.
And really dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything? What else is there?
Beyond the Wall.
Yes.
John. They have to get rid of these like little
Scouts.
things. Yeah. Well, basically, they're things that the wildlings can light in a hurry to signal. I think they're gonna go destroy those things so that they can't use them. And John is gonna go with them.
And it seems like Mance Raider has gotten all of the wildlings on his side.
Wildlings.
Where the wildlings are.
One thing that was interesting in this episode was we got someone pledging a vow.
Yeah.
Catelyn got her own knight.
Yeah, Catelyn has a knight.
A knight.
Yeah.
Knightess? Knight?
Knight Brienne.
Like what sad life is it? You have to pledge your loyalty to someone.
Similar to like a voluntary servitude.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't.
But in a bodyguard kind of role.
Right. Like it would be sad if you were sad about it, but she seemed completely content.
Well, no, it's sad that she has to have that.
It's sad that is like
that's her life.
Yeah, like that is what's most important to her is
like it's sad to see that from the outside, but like for her, it's not sad at all.
That's normal to her.
Yeah. You know this. I think it would be good.
What?
What is it?
If you would like this video, if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below telling us how you felt about this reaction and this episode. And then also subscribe to the channel. Also click that notification bell so that way you can get notified every time that we post a video.
Yes.
You won't be disappointed.
You might be disappointed, but we hope you're not disappointed.
We had fun recording it regardless.
Yes, exactly. And if you would like to see all 1 hour and 20, let's just say 4 minutes of this video, you can go check out the full-length reaction over on Patreon, where we post many full-length reactions to all of your favorite movies and TV shows. So you can give that a little look-see. You can find that link down in the comments below, or you can find it on our YouTube channel. You can also join our Discord if you become a patron, where you can hang out with us. Get to know us a little better. We can get to know you a little better.
A little better.
And we need you now forever.
Yep. That's why they call us Little Better.
Call me Applebee's, because I like to put the bees on the knees trees. I got that cake with the fake and an apple cider make.
It'll make your milk shake.
Play with my fidget toys because I don't like glitter.
Because I don't like LaCroix. Yeah.
No, I think it was good that you were specifying that you don't.
Right. But you're like, I have to play with fidget toys
because
I don't.
It rhymed, okay? Look, I'm not a SoundCloud rapper, you know.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We certainly did, and we
Yes,
would
we did.
love to see you here at our next upload. Unless you're just watching this show on our channel. If that's the case, then see you next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna be on tour in a city near me.